Hello, Posh Mama fans. Hope you're doing great. We are back today. We are going to talk about bananas. And specifically, we are going to talk about what we call apple banana, or some people call it baby bananas, and others know it as sweet bananas. They are the tiny little bananas. They are like the size of your fingers, and that's why some people call them baby bananas because they are little and small. And why do some people call it apple banana? Because they believe it has a taste of an apple and a banana combined together. So the name came apple banana. So today we are going to talk about that baby banana, or apple banana, or sweet bananas, as some people call it. Sweet banana, why? Because they are really, really sweet. They are sweeter than all the other kinds of bananas and naturally sweetened. That's why they are called sweet bananas. And these are very small little bananas which we produce at Posh Mama Fan. Why do we specifically trade in this particular banana? Because it's a very unique banana. You just don't find it anywhere. It's one of the kind. And it being one of the kind aside, it means it has more nutritional benefits compared to the other bananas because it's very rich in potassium and very high in fiber. So the people who are very active or athletic or very sportic, when you need that instant sugar back to your body, usually it's very good to have a baby banana. But particularly its high potassium makes it a very unique banana from other bananas. And many people, of course, have been asking, what is it? What is this banana? What is baby banana? What is apple banana? I think I have today answered your question, that it's the small little bananas that is commonly known as sweet banana or apple banana or baby banana. Yeah, sometimes people think that they ask, why does it remain small? Why doesn't it grow very big like the popular banana that people are used to, which is the Cavendish and Grad Michel? But popularly people are used to the Cavendish, the big long banana. So people may think that, these tiny little bananas maybe did not get enough nutrients to grow as big as the others. No, that it's its nature. Genetically, the baby banana is meant to be small, the size of your finger most times if it grows very big. So naturally, that is how this banana grows. And the people who don't know about bananas, banana is a fruit, and uniquely from other fruits, it doesn't grow on a tree as some other people would think, because you're used to seeing your apples growing on the trees, the pears and cherries. So you people think that bananas grow on a tree. It grows on a plant that we call a sucker. And it's a banana plant. We use suckers to plant it. So where it comes from is actually not called a tree. It's a banana plant, a banana sucker. And usually this plant can only have a lifespan of about 12 months, because once it produces the banana and we've harvested it, we totally cut it and then let the others multiply, because bananas multiply by a sucker below it. So in this stage of growing, in the 12 months, it produces small suckers, which you may call babies, which we maintain at different stages. So when I cut the main mother plant, which has given us the banana, it means there's another one which is growing, which will give us a plant, and another. And this goes on for years. You can maintain a banana plantation for even up to 30, 40 years if you're doing good agricultural practices. But every year, you're having one banana in this sucker. Normally, it takes you about 8 months when you plant, because we use what we call a sucker. There are those whom today, because, science is growing and is becoming modern, so we can also do tissue culture. Yeah, tissue culture, it doesn't mean that it's genetically modified. No, we just get the banana cells or tissue from what we call a mother comb properly selected from your fields, and then we grow it in the laboratory. Normally we do that to make more plantlets so that you can plant more in a year. That is one. Number two, because of disease resistance, which you want to control. Most times we suffer a lot of banana bacterial wilt, which is a very big problem, and fusarium wilt, which is a very big problem. And most of these are transmitted from your planting material. So to ensure that I'm starting with a clean plant, the tissue culture was developed to see that we eliminate certain diseases and conditions during the growth cycle of the plant. So we either use the tissue culture plants to plant the bananas, or you select a clean sucker from your plantation and then you plant that. So this keeps giving us the banana plants, which eventually gives us the banana fruits. The baby banana is a special and unique banana plant, often found in Uganda in a big way. And our neighbors, Congo, they also do a lot of baby bananas or apple bananas. And then also the other tropical countries like Peru, Thailand, they're doing a lot of baby bananas, and India as well. And it's a product that we have grown for years and generations, like you've known, or if you don't know, I would like to let you know that Uganda is one of the biggest producers of bananas in the world. Actually, we are the second producers of bananas, but interestingly, we consume 90% of our bananas, and we really have a big range of bananas in our country that we grow, which range from desert bananas, cooking bananas, to anything. That we do a lot with bananas in my country, and we have different kinds of bananas. But this particular apple banana is mainly a dessert banana, and we wait for it to ripen when it turns yellow, and then we can eat it edibly like that. But of course, we have other uses of the baby banana. For example, if you do the African pancakes, we can make what we call African pancakes, not the European pancakes, but we can also use the bananas to make the English pancakes. But we have our special pancakes, which we call African pancakes, where we basically mix the baby banana with cassava flour and then do a shallow fry. And that is what we call our African pancakes. Of course, for the English pancakes, you'll add your bananas into your wheat flour, and then prepare your dropping dough. It has to be pouring, and then definitely shallow fry in the pan. Yeah. Also, we can use these bananas to make smoothies. Those who love to eat smoothies, we can always add the bananas. And then, of course, when you're preparing your banana salad, you can as well use the baby bananas. Those are some of the applications that we do with this banana. And the interesting thing is that I would like to let you know that it's interesting that the human being shares 50% of its DNA with the baby bananas, which is an interesting thing to know, how humans, okay, living things are in one way or another related. So it's actually funny that 50% of our DNA as humans is similar to bananas. So bananas are our relatives, 50%. Oh, nature is interesting. It's so amazing to learn some of these things. But continue eating this banana. It's a very healthy snack for your body. It gives you the natural sugars because it's naturally sweet. So if you're health cautious, do not worry, do not fear to have the apple banana. Always find it at Posh Mama Farms. We always deliver to you the best fruits healthy for your body, and keep making your orders come. So this is all about the apple banana. And the other thing I was forgetting to tell you is, when you see the black spots on the apple banana, it doesn't mean it's bad. Continue having it. It's very good, actually. It means it's ripening more and it's good to consume. Actually, we wait for our bananas to even develop those black spots, because that's the time when we see the peak sugars and we say, oh, they're so much sweeter. So if your bananas go and turn blackish on the spot, don't be afraid to eat them. They are ready to eat. They are very good to eat. Just go ahead and have your bananas. They are the peak of its sucrose production or sugar production, and they are very, very nice. So Let's keep on consuming our apple bananas. The